Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', the Vacation Eve episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans, my co-host. Don't be fooled. It's not Panama Jack. It's not Tommy Bahama. It's not Mr. Mexico. I just made that one up. It's my husband, Alan.
Hello, I'm Alan.
Alan Evans.
Mr.
Senor.
Mexico.
Senor Evans.
Senor Evans.
We're getting ready to go to Mexico.
You know what that means in Spanish?
What?
Mr. Evans.
That's right. And that's where we're going. We're going on a podcast family vacation. It's finally here. We talked about it a lot, and we're not going to rub everybody's noses in it who's not going with us because...
Well, or we may.
Or we might.
We
There's
might.
a lot more of you not going than are.
Hey, and I got to tell you, this was probably the most teased event of this century.
Yeah, I'm very excited. We have about 40 people going with us, which I'm very, very excited about.
42.
42. We had 2 drop out because of a bad accident.
Oh, that's right, babe. But I was told today by Bad Influence Jeff that we picked up 3.
Oh, yeah, Jeff. Bad Influence Jeff picked up 3 randoms to come with us.
They're not
I don't mean that
randoms. They're
as
his
a negative.
friends.
They're his friends, but random people, I mean. So hopefully they're familiar with the podcast.
Call our
or now they're listening, now that I spit on the microphone, and now they know I've referred to them as randoms.
Don't call our vacation partners randoms.
I don't know them yet. So to me, they're random. But I'm excited. I do feel bad. We had a couple of listeners who got in a really bad car accident, and just, they're going to be okay, but they're just banged up really, really bad. So they're not able to go. So I said, well, obviously we have to do this again next year.
We have to do it again next year now.
We have to. And Alan and I are already, we haven't even gotten through the first one, but we're not even worried. We know it's going to be fabulous. And so we're already thinking, what can we do next year to make it even better? Right?
There are people at the resort right now.
Mm-hmm.
See, we set up a group messaging app called GroupMe.
Mm-hmm.
So we're communicating with all of our vacation buddies, gals, in Mexico. And we've had some say, hey, I'm in the lazy river right this second.
Yeah, it's
y'all
fun.
Get on down here.
So we're coming. We just told everybody when we were getting there, you can come the same time as us. You can come around us, whatever. That's when we're going to be there. So it wasn't really an organized thing. But we are doing a couple of fun things. We're having a cocktail party, I believe, Wednesday night and a group dinner Thursday night. And Alan and I, it's not a surprise. We're just so excited that we bought everybody matching T-shirts and hats. So we'll be that group.
Well, I'm not sure I told anybody that.
Well, I thought you did.
No.
Well, they're not going to hear this until after we're there.
I didn't tell anybody that.
Well, how'd you get all those T-shirt sizes?
I just asked for their shirt size.
Well, I think they have an idea if you ask for shirt sizes.
Hey, just because I asked for their shirt sizes.
You ask for head sizes?
Doesn't mean ask for their head sizes.
No,
one size fits all.
Yeah.
But not. I'm wearing, the reason Kelly called me a Panama Jack, or what'd you call me?
You've
Senor Mexican?
Mr. Mexico.
Yeah.
You've never heard of Panama Jack?
Well, I'm wearing what do you call this? A trilby?
I don't know what
like Justin Timberlake used to wear.
I would call it a fedora.
A fedora is bigger than this and is typically made out of felt.
You could have a straw fedora.
You can, but a fedora like Tom Landry used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a pork pie hat, I guess. A trilby?
No, that's not a pork pie.
It's not?
No.
Well, anyway, I bought this pre-Red Mountain, pre-Big AE.
You're saying your head got smaller?
Babe, my head got smaller.
Let me see.
Look, this was an extra large, and now it like falls down on my ears like I'm Howdy Doody or something.
If I wear my hair in a bun, it fits me. Can I have it?
Well, I gave you my other trilby.
Can I have this one too?
Well, okay. No, you can. I'm just wearing it.
Because I look so cute in a hat. Let's just be honest.
I'm just kind of wearing it as a bit because we're on the night before vacation.
That's right. We're very excited.
But I may take it to Mexico.
What we've learned, let me tell you this. This is our little Kellie and Allen. Boy, we've traveled so much. We're so seasoned. We've actually, we went on our honeymoon to Mexico. We went on our first anniversary to Mexico. And what we learned is we always pack too much. Here's the secret. When you go to one of these resorts, don't take any clothes. You are in a bathing suit all day long. All day long. And unless you go off on an excursion, you don't need anything more. Let me tell you what you do need if you go on excursions. Those water shoes. Those are a must if you go on excursions because you can get wet in them and climb on rocks and not worry about your feet. Flip-flops don't cut it on those excursions. But we packed too many clothes. So this time I think I'm taking one pair of shorts and the rest just really loose kind of flowy dresses for when we go to dinner. And then I'm going to be living in a bathing suit and cover up.
I'm going to take a pair of flip-flops, a Speedo, a pair of linen pants, and a collared shirt.
You're taking more than one Speedo.
And one pair of closed-toed shoes.
You're taking more than one Speedo. You've ordered. Alan's now in love with the Speedo life.
Love Speedo life.
We got home. There was, our neighbor picked up a package for us. She said it was sitting on your front porch, so she held it. And then today, while we went to go just grab some quick dinner, another package was delivered because Alan is ordering a Speedo wardrobe.
Here's the deal. I was telling Kelly this on the beach in Galveston, and we're going to talk about our Galveston trip. I think a little bit, right?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to talk about our Galveston.
People are going to think all we do is travel.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the way it's worked out.
It's just the way it's worked out. So I was sitting there on the beach, and I said, babe, and I was wearing my trunks. Okay, these are my boxer brief trunk suit.
It's not your usual board shorts. It's your it's like a Speedo, but a little longer. So if you were wearing Calvin Klein underwear, they're shorter than boxer briefs. They're called the boxer. They're called the trunks. They're called trunks.
Yeah. Hey,
they're not like BBD. They're not like bikinis.
No.
They're not the boxer briefs. They're in between.
They're not a whitey tighty cut, and they're not a Speedo bikini cut.
Right.
They're a trunk cut.
You look really good in them.
Well,
I
you,
have
babe.
to
well,
say,
thank you.
I like Alan has them. They're like black with a red stripe. They look really good on you. But I have not seen the other ones you've ordered.
But what I was telling Kelly on the beach is, you may get side eye from people, but these feel like you are not wearing anything.
And that's your goal.
And that's my bit.
I want to be naked in life.
Well, no, I don't want to. I want to feel like I'm just laying there without anything on. And that's exactly how these feel. The Speedo, the bikini Speedo, I was telling Kelly, they kind of cut up under your...
They snug.
Yeah, they're all, they kind of...
Hold your boys.
Yeah. The what?
Your boys.
They kind of hold the jewels.
I think we all know what we're talking about.
Bejeweled. Yeah. And so you're wearing them. Mm-hmm. Whereas these, the trunks, it's like they're so comfortable.
Well, good. I'm glad. I think people, once the initial shock of seeing someone wearing these trunks wears off, then you just forget about it. But like I said, last year, Alan wore his Speedo to this same resort, and the bed mates, we had these beds on the beach. They didn't speak to us at all the first day at all. The second day, I think they heard my country accent, and they finally realized, at least one of them's American, because they thought he was European.
I think they
thought around in his Speedo. It turns out they lived 20 minutes away from us.
I think they thought Kelly was German and I was, French.
I don't know what they thought.
But our buddy Nathan, who we became good friends with that week.
We were beach buddies, and I wanted to be friends when we got back home, but I left it up to Alan. And nothing ever happened. That's my lesson I learned.
No, me and Nathan are connected. We're connected.
I wanted to go to dinner. My dream has always been to meet people on vacation and become friends with them, which we're going to do on the podcast.
You're about to do that.
I know, but have it happen like organically. So that would have been organic. Us.
So you're
Nathan.
Already besmirching the unorganic nature of our vacation?
It's okay. I'm still going to make friends with all these people. But my dream has always been to meet these people I've never met before on vacation. We all become such good friends that we get together, that we see each other, we travel to each other's homes, that we go on different vacations together. That's been my dream. And I left it up to you, and now it's awkward. I can't call Nathan now, it's been over a year, and say, hey, would you and your wife like to go to dinner? Now it's ruined.
I can. I'm connected with Nathan. We are connected via the social medias.
It's too late. You blew it.
No, I didn't.
I even said, Alan, why don't you ask him if he wants to go back to the resort?
And I did. Rekindle. And I said we were going to be there during this time period. He said we're going to be somewhere else.
See, you ruined it. You already blew it.
All right.
We could have had a real connection with Nathan.
But yeah, in the last 2 weeks, I have been on a jet boat, jet ski, deep sea fishing, swimming with dolphins. I've been to Pleasure Pier. I've been to a number of different restaurant experiences, a number of different beaches. I've done a photo shoot. We have been going nonstop. I told Kelly on this vacation in Mexico, if anybody asked me to leave the resort,
nope.
I'm not only going to say no, I'm going to say
hell no.
Heck no.
Oh, I'm even more vulgar than you.
Yes, I'm going to say heck
adamant.
No. I'm going to sit my big brown Filipino flat butt right there on one of those bally beds and drink Miami Vices.
Ooh, those are so sweet.
Yeah,
Gosh,
they
you're
are
gonna have
sweet.
a bad hangover.
Those give you the bad hangover.
You're gonna have a horrible hangover. Rethink that.
Are we on our program right now? What are we doing?
we're not
What
on
are
our
we
program.
doing?
Okay. I have a great job. In addition to this podcast, I work for a morning radio show. I do.
Hold
Pick
on.
up that dime.
Here, I
and
got
throw
it.
to
I got
me.
it.
I
Here you
got
go.
it. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I have a great job, and I work for the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
Nationally syndicated.
Nationally syndicated. And we work with Visit Florida, and they like to have us come to Florida to experience the wonderfulness of Florida so we can share it with our listeners so they think, hey, we need to plan our vacation. We should go to Florida. So Alan, being my husband, got to benefit from that. And he accompanied me as our show broadcasts from Florida. Then we get home and we have kids that expect to go on vacation. But we also have this podcast family vacation. So in between the trip to Florida for work, which was also a vacation, a working vacation, and in addition to our podcast family vacation, which is sort of a working vacation. I don't think so. It's more pleasure. We had to sandwich in a trip for the kids. So we're thinking, what's the quickest thing we can do? Because we literally had Wednesday through Sunday to do it. So we drove down to Galveston.
Galveston, oh Galveston.
So now you remember the song?
That's all I got.
I kept singing that to Alan, and he's not familiar. But
Glenn Campbell.
I told you it was Glenn Campbell.
No, I knew
Don't act
that.
like you knew
No,
it.
I knew that.
So anyway, yes, Galveston, oh Galveston is where we spent the past few days with our children at our friend our friends have a beautiful beach house there. If anybody's ever interested in renting a beach house in Galveston, we highly recommend this one. It is just gorgeous. It's got 3 levels. The bottom level is a garage. The second level is a main living area with a master bedroom. And the third level has another master bedroom, another bedroom with a queen size bed, and another bedroom with 2 sets of built-in bunk beds. And each bedroom has its own private bathroom. So I don't even know how many people that is. I don't want to do the math right now, but a lot of people can stay there.
And we'll get more into Galveston here in just a second.
We will?
Yes, we will.
You're going to interrupt my flow?
Yes, I am going to interrupt
tell
your
you,
flow.
I got a real great reason to interrupt my flow because ladies and gentlemen, but ladies, I'm talking to you right now. When you get ready to go on vacation, what do? You got to shave everything. You got to get it all off. Either shave it or wax it or whatever you got to do. Some areas you got to shave. And that's what I did today before I went to get my spray tan. I got home from Galveston. I ran to the shower. I shaved almost head to toe.
Oh,
with
yes.
Billy.
Billy. Yes.
Billy's my new favorite thing. Billy's actually the name of a razor.
New partner.
And you know how Kelly with an IE? This is Billy with an IE.
Yes.
Because like my mama always said, boys are Y, girls are IE. And Billy with an IE is a razor made for the ladies.
I think Richie has something to say about that, but go ahead.
What?
Richie, Richie. He's a boy.
Well, Richie does it wrong. I'm talking about Billy with an IE for women. Listen, let me tell you something about women's razors. Do you know they can cost up to 15% more than men's? It's not fair, but it's called the pink tax. And why do we accept that as being okay? We've gotten the idea in our heads that just everything costs more because we're ladies. No, especially when it's basically the same product. That's outrageous. So now we've got Billy razors, and they are delivering premium razors directly to you for half the price of what you would pay in the store. If you go to mybilly.com, you can get their starter kit, and that's 2 razor cartridges, a handle, because you've got to trade them out with the handle. And these handles, let me tell you, these aren't just some handles they slap together. These Billy handles were designed by 2 top New York industrial designers. Because they want to make sure, ladies, if you've ever been shaving in the shower and the razor slips, it is a nightmare. It's like Psycho in the shower. You don't want that. So they made these handles specifically to be held by a woman's hand in the shower when you're all soapy and wet. So shaving in the shower is way easy. So you get that handle as well. Now I've lost my place. And what else? Where's the shave kit? I lost my place. Okay. The handle and their magic magnetic holder for the shower. Okay, you get all that. It's only $9. And you can get 4 refill blades every 1, 2, or 3 months based on how often you shave. Now, in the summertime, you're shaving way more often than you are in the winter, right? So you can adjust that for the winter months. You're not like, because you put down, I want them every month, you're not stuck to that for the rest of your life. And each razor cartridge contains 5 American-made blades encased in aloe shave soap for the smoothest shave. It's gentle on sensitive skin. It's going to get all the hairs. They're an Allure Best of Beauty winner, and that's really important. So I always look for that when I go through their magazine. Their Best of winners, Allure gave it that. And also free shipping always. You can skip, adjust, or cancel your subscription at any time.
Wow. And to express a little love for our show, go to mybilly.com/lovin' for 10% off your razor. It's a small way you can support us while you're getting the best razor you will ever own for half the price of razors in the store. Plus, shipping is always free.
Yes.
Holy moly.
That's not special for us. That's for everybody.
Order
but the
up.
other part's for us.
Order up. This is a limited time special offer. Go now to save 10% off your razor at mybilly.com/lovin', Lovin'. So go to mybilly.com/lovin'. That's MYBILLIE.com/lovin' today. Love Billy.
Aren't you glad I'm hair free for this vacation?
Well,
Because Alan had to have a word with me
oh,
in Galveston.
Kelly had a cover up on and she wasn't sitting very
I
ladylike.
wasn't sitting ladylike. He's like, you got to take care
And
of
I
that.
said, I tell you
before
what.
Mexico.
I said, I tell you what, babe, I was on Yelp and I didn't know there were 2 rainforest cafes here because I just saw one under your cover up.
Alan.
What?
Wasn't that bad.
Oh, babe.
I had neglected myself.
It was like the Serengeti.
It was not. Isn't the Serengeti a desert?
I thought it was like a grass. No, the savannah. The savannah. Hey, that reminds me of a very, very random thought. A very random thought. How come we just came from a beach community? How come if you go out in the ocean and you swim around with flippers on like a seal and a shark comes up and bites your ass, everyone goes like ape? Like it's, oh my God, there's fish in the ocean that would bite somebody. Like the fish isn't supposed to do that.
Well, the big sharks don't usually come that close into shore. They've been getting closer and closer to shore. I think they were saying it's something because of the food sources.
But the shark is just doing what the shark do.
I know, but you don't expect that to happen.
But
it's what's happening is when people are getting bitten like in waist deep water and stuff, and it's getting serious. I mean, that girl died.
it is very serious. But
you have to. It's a risk you take. Going into the ocean, you take a certain amount of risks. We had our child was stung a few times by baby jellyfish,
little tiny jellyfish.
We had baby jellyfish.
But I guess
issues.
the point I'm trying to make is the ocean is their
It's their
domain.
We're just visiting.
Like you
we're
wouldn't
intruding.
The reason that popped in my head is because I said savannah. You wouldn't put on a zebra suit and then sprint across the savannah, would you?
But even if you're in the ocean and you're not wearing flippers, people are still being attacked.
Well, it's because the shark thinks you're something to eat.
I know. It's
Okay,
bad.
that's it.
But that was,
I am pro shark. That's it. I am pro shark.
I'm not necessarily pro shark. I'm more pro people. But I'm happy for sharks to live in their environment away from shore.
Yeah. Well, I don't want a shark biting anybody, but I sometimes I'm not surprised when it happens because of all the people that are swimming around in the ocean.
Right.
It's eventually going to happen, right?
Right.
I mean, you don't want it to happen.
But it's
Gosh,
like
I don't want it to happen to anybody, but
it's like so random. It's like you know shark attacks are always happening, but then suddenly it's in the news like every time you turn around there's shark attacks, and lately it's been plane crashes.
are there
These small plane crashes with all these rich people.
But-
It's like rich people keep dying in plane crashes.
Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Now I'm going off on another.
Shark attacks and plane crashes, people go crazy and it's news.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often.
It doesn't. People die more often in car crashes, but it's just really interesting. Like these really wealthy people have been dying in these small plane crashes lately. Private jets.
Why is it just wealthy people?
I don't know. I think it's just the thing. I think that billionaire guy just died.
That billionaire guy.
I don't know his name. He used to date Elin Nordgren, Tiger Woods.
Tiger
ex.
Woods?
Mm-hmm. He dated Tiger Woods' ex, and he was like a billionaire. And he died in a plane crash. And it's just, I don't know. It's just like, man, all the money in the world, and you're gonna die just like everybody else, you know. Oh, we're getting off topic. Let's go back. We got off way off topic.
I was just trying to make the point that you wouldn't sprint across the savannah
Now you
in a
got me
zebra
thinking
suit.
about people dying.
Well,
bringing the whole show down, Alan.
Don't put on flippers and paddle around in the Pacific.
I'll try not to do that.
Okay, so Galveston. You mentioned we took the Chitlins down there because it's easily accessible for us. It's about a 5-hour trip, which took us 8 hours.
No, you're counting the time we stopped to eat for an hour and a half.
And you know what?
It's about a 6-hour drive, honestly. We can't figure out how to do it quicker because there's always construction and there's always a car accident.
And I'm going to throw up my hand being that guy, that this guy was probably the cause of a lot of the delays going down there. And back, because I had a gastrointestinal attack. My
husband's got a very delicate stomach.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
I have a delicate stomach when I get off my eating program.
I know. And then it's very delicate.
And then hey, when I eat a freaking stack of pancakes at IHOP, you can be assured that the next day I'm going to be running.
But the average person doesn't have that. That's why I'm saying you have a delicate stomach. When you're eating clean, you don't have issues. But when you eat anything rich or whatever, so we're leaving today. I mean, we're getting out of order. He's stricken. He's like, I gotta pull over. And of course he pulls over at I was like, you know how you go down highways and there are signs that say what restaurants are there and gas stations? He pulled off at an exit that had zero signage. There was zero signage. I was like, you need to try to hang on for another exit. I can't.
We're in like an industrial park.
It's going to be really bad if I don't. I was like, all right. So he pulls down and we finally find this poor, unsuspecting, what kind of establishment was it? Which restaurant was it? We're going to. It was attached to a gas station.
I can't even remember.
It was a fast food. Was it a Taco Bell?
I think it was a Taco Hell. Taco Bell.
I think it might have. I don't even remember. But it was attached to a gas station.
Yeah.
So Alan
violated
another public restroom or a restaurant restroom.
Well,
but at least he bought a Coke on the way out from the gas station side of it.
I always feel guilty when I just go in there and, you
got to get something.
You got to come out and buy something, don't you?
You didn't feel that way at the KFC.
Oh,
but yeah, you did.
Well, babe,
this one.
At the
You
KFC,
got a little bottle.
I was in pain.
Yeah,
I was in literal pain.
On the way down to so on the way back, we have Mr. Gastrointestinal issues and then a car accident that we got stuck behind, which, thank the Lord it wasn't us in the car accident. It would have been a lot worse. But on the way down, I am a big advocate of the Waze app. I like the Waze app because you got a community of people Wazing and you help each other out. You say, there's traffic is slow here. There is a tire in the middle of the road here. There's a police officer hiding behind a bush here. And the people of the Waze community come together. And when they do that, if there's a big traffic jam, Waze will tell you an alternate route. Alan doesn't trust it.
I don't. I've gone on the record saying that I've had a bad experience with Waze. One time, Waze was almost the reason I missed a flight for the first time in my life. I was trying to get to the Austin airport, and Waze took me all the way around the back side of the Austin airport, and I was back where the hangars are. And I'm like, what is this app that I'm using? Why did it
wrong?
Austin Bergstrom Airport?
I don't know. Maybe you should have put the gate down or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, anyway, I've always had a bad taste in my mouth from Waze because of that incident. Now I'm trying to trust it more because Kelly likes it. And I feel like it probably did a pretty good job this time. I still didn't trust it, though.
Yeah. The one time, even I was kind of second guessing it. I'm like, oh, we got to make a decision right now. Do we get back on the interstate or do we stay on the access road? Let's stay on the access road. Bad decision. That access road, that was the longest access road in the history of mankind. If you lived I don't know how these people live on the access road because you can't get off of it. How many miles did we drive down that thing before we can get down back on the interstate?
I think we talked about this on the last podcast, but it was
did we?
Yeah, we did. It was
I can't even remember.
It was at least 10 miles.
Longer.
Yeah, it was at least 10 miles.
It's crazy. So we had that going.
Yeah. But anyway, traveling with 4 kids.
Sorry, I'm repeating stories on podcasts.
Yeah, you are.
I can't remember.
You are. That's okay, babe.
I can't remember what we talk
it's
about.
It's going to happen as we get older. Traveling with 4 children of different ages, the 14, the 12, the 11, and the 6.
The 2 oldest are girls.
Very, very interesting. Gosh, so many interesting stories. We don't have time to tell you all the stories we have about how to decide where to eat, how to decide where to stop,
How to decide where to sit in the car.
how to decide what appetizer to order, how to decide what we're going to do after we go to the beach. Not only that, how to decide where we're going for vacation next year.
Yeah. Teenage girls,
Our vacation's not even over, and
is-
we're asking where we're going on vacation next year.
it's a product of modern day society, honey. They need to be constantly entertained, and they get bored really quickly. And once they've done something for about 5 minutes, they're ready to move on to the next thing. So we would all traipse down to the beach every day, Alan, me, the boys, and maybe about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, after we've been there a few hours, the girls would come wandering out. They'd sit in the sand in the water.
Ambling. I would say they were ambling out.
And they would hang. They would bless us with their presence. And then they would, I'm bored. What are we going to do? Where are we going to go tonight? As long as it involved spending exorbitant amounts of money, they were game for it.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I don't know. They're already asking about where are we going to go next year?
And, I think both Brooke has been for a while, but I think Emma Kelly's fully weaned off the kids menu now. So she's full adult entree every time.
Hey, she got an appetizer last night for her entree.
Yeah. No, she didn't. She got an app and an entree.
No, she ordered the sliders appetizer. The man accidentally brought her the entree. She ordered the appetizer.
Well, the calamaris that was her idea.
That was Brooke.
No, that was Emma Kelly's idea.
Emma said cool, but Brooke wanted it too.
Oh, okay.
I'll throw my Emma Kelly getting mad on the.
Regardless, every meal we ate out was probably at least $125, $150.
Well,
yeah,
close.
It was. We ate at a very interesting restaurant in Galveston too. It'll remain nameless, but it was on the.
Why should it remain nameless?
It'll remain nameless. Hey, I don't want to hurt feelings. I've been known to hurt feelings on this podcast. I don't want to hurt any feelings.
But I mean, this is a business, and this is the way it's set up. We're not going. Are you going to tell a story that's embarrassing?
No. This is the kinder, gentler AE. I don't want to hurt any feelings. So we went to this seaside restaurant. And it was a really strange environment inside. It was a seafood place, but it was attached to a hotel.
But it was not just seafood. It was like seafood.
You could get sliders there,
barbecue
and seafood,
salads, and it was just a mix. It was just everything.
Yeah, but I guess it's hard to describe why it was strange. But we were sitting in a booth, but then right outside of where we were sitting was like a hot tub
because it was connected to a hotel next door.
And then on the other side of the hot tub was a band.
Uh-huh.
And in the hot tub, Kelly described individuals being lecherous.
They were being lewd.
Were they being lewd or lecherous? You said lecherous.
Okay. I said there was lecherous activity.
You said there was lecherous activity.
Well, that's probably because I was trying to make you laugh with that word. We love words that begin with the letters L. The letter L. Lecherous and lewd. No, it's just, how women get when they're on vacation sometimes. And I'm speaking for all women.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm speaking for every woman in the existence, so I can make every woman mad at me right now.
What does that mean?
Sometimes, some women, not all women, when they're on vacation.
They're not asking for attention. They're just having fun.
Okay. And they are drinking. And they get in the hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
And there are perhaps men lounging around said hot tub.
Leering. And they were leering. They were leering too.
And perhaps the women think it's real funny to start, I don't know, sitting on each other and moving. I think that's also known as humping. So that was happening in the hot tub.
I didn't see that.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
There's lots of bubbling, laughing, nudging, humping. All outside the window were our family of 6.
Right.
There trying
was there
to
toplessness?
Did not see toplessness.
Now, the said women, I think that you're describing, this is another reason this restaurant was very strange.
Yes.
They came right by our table
yes.
in the skimpiest bikinis you've ever seen.
Apparently, the restaurant's bathroom is also the people using the pool's bathroom. Right. Or they decided it was, but nobody says anything.
Yeah.
So you have...
Well, who would?
You're sitting there eating dinner with your family, and these people just start coming in their bikinis, dripping wet, and they go to the bathroom.
No pun intended.
Cole had to go to the bathroom. And when he came back, I said, "How was the bathroom?" He's like, "It was really wet." I said, "All the people from the pool." He said, "No, there was pee everywhere."
And then Brooke also informed us that she dropped her phone in the bathroom under the stall next to her. We were all like,
We're like, don't touch it. Get an alcohol wipe and wipe that off. I guess it's better than dropping it in the toilet.
But,
so it was an interesting experience.
That was very, very interesting. Another observation, and then we need to do a little something, and then I want to talk about a new bit that you have that's going to break the internet once we start fully.
I have a new bit?
Yes, once we start fully introducing this.
I forgot it. Did I tell you about it? When did I tell you about it?
We'll get into it. But another.
Did I tell you about it over dinner tonight?
No. Another thing about Galveston. If you go to Galveston, maybe it was just this weekend. Please be careful. Please be careful.
Gosh, y'all.
The Seawall Boulevard there. I forget what the name of the road is.
Seawall.
Everyone can parallel park right there on the beach. And it's a very, very busy road with restaurants and bars and hotels on the other side. And it's a 4-lane highway with a middle median where people can turn. If you can just imagine, people backing into parallel parking spots, people running across the street, people renting scooters, people renting those bicycles that hold 4 people that you pedal, golf carts on the road. We witnessed several accidents. And
near misses.
A lot of near misses.
Or near hits. So it'd be near hits, right?
Yeah. So
it
just
was crazy.
Be careful when you go down there.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on, and I think there are a lot of people, enjoying the island life.
They are, and they're humping in hot tubs and running across the street, getting hit by cars.
Right.
Pedestrians do have the right of way, but come on, pedestrian also has to kind of be sober when they're darting out behind cars.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was fun.
Here in a second, I want to tell you about one of Kelly's I can't believe she did this, and we'll get into it here in just a second.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll get into it here in just a second. Go ahead.
But you're going to spring something on me, and I don't know what it is.
No, you know what it is. Go ahead.
But why don't you remind me?
I'll remind you here in a second. That's called a tease in the radio industry.
We're podcasting, honey. All right. My husband sometimes brings me joy. Right now, he's bringing me confusion and anxiety because I don't know what he's teasing. But, you should surround yourself. Life is short. Look at those billionaires that just died in plane crash. I mean, you just don't know. So everything around you should bring you joy, including when you walk in your door. That is your haven. That is your space that you have peace. You can breathe in. You're like, this is home. If the furniture in your house isn't bringing you joy, then why are you holding on to that stuff? If there's a dream item you're thinking of and you just can't find it, why don't you create it? You can do that with Joybird. With Joybird, you can create the furniture and the space that brings you joy. Turn your ideas into reality. They have hundreds of styles, hundreds of options. If you want a sofa in aqua blue, love seat in this coral, a rich green, anything you can dream of, Joybird can make that a reality. They've got rich buttery leathers. They've got plush velvets. They've got so many fabrics and textures that'll be right for you. They also have a range of kid and pet-friendly upholstery options. So your furniture that you create will stand the test of time. Plus, if you kind of know in your head, you just can't verbalize it, you don't know how to exactly describe what it is you want to design, free personal design consultants help you nail down your perfect design. Each Joybird piece made by hand. They have a limited lifetime warranty included, as well as a 365-day home trial. You sit on it, sleep on it, break it in. If you don't love it, you can return it in that 365-day period, and Joybird will give you a full refund.
See how Joybird can help you design your dream space. You can find your joy today at joybird.com/883. Create the furniture that brings you joy today at joybird.com/883. Again, all you got to do is go to joybird.com/883 and receive an exclusive offer, 25% off your first order. That's real money right there, babe. 25% off your first order by using the code 883. Love
So
Joybird.
you use the special web address and also use that 883 code at checkout.
Easy to remember,
use
too.
both.
Hey, easy to remember. 883 was a famous Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Oh.
Yeah, 883. Easy to remember. Okay, so we're eating at said restaurant that we just described with all the what'd you call it? The lecherous,
lechery and lewdness,
lewdness and lecherous behavior. So my son, the 11-year-old Cole, he's a big Fortnite guy. Actually, he and Dylan both are. They love the game Fortnite. They also love doing all the Fortnite dances, which
most boys do.
As most boys do. I'm sure a lot of
girls too.
Yeah, some girls do. A lot of you who are listening maybe have children that play this Fortnite game that a lot of kids do. Well, they got these goofy dances. Good grief. And the boys are doing them all the time. You know, it started with the floss. Everybody was doing the floss.
The backpack kid made that famous.
Yeah.
Backpack.
And then there's the hype. And then there's
I don't know them all. I don't know the names.
There's a lot of them, but there's this one called Orange Justice.
And I don't know why they call it that.
I don't know why they call it that, but Cole is a professional. I mean, he has got this down, and when he does it, I just start cracking up. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen because he gets this weird look on his face, and he's just going crazy and
in the zone.
He's in the zone, and now he's got different iterations where he kind of starts it slow, and then it builds up, and he goes back down. Well, he's sitting there at dinner doing Orange Justice, and I'm kind of watching him. I'm just laughing. We're finishing up dinner, and I'm filming him using Instagram, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the restaurant,
I was challenged.
One Kelly Raspberry Evans.
I was challenged.
Gets up, pushes the table away from her, pushes her seat away from the table, gets up, and right there in the middle of a busy restaurant, busts out the most robust,
my first ever attempt at it.
First ever Orange Justice you have ever seen.
My first attempt. Look.
And I posted this on my Instagram at the Alonzo 1971.
If we were in another restaurant where there wasn't a hot tub orgy going on behind me, women in wet bikinis marching in and out from the pool to the bathroom, I might not have done this in the middle of a restaurant. I figured here it was okay.
Babe,
the waiter liked it. He laughed.
That is going to resurface at some point.
It wasn't my best look.
Because
wasn't my best look.
That has been sent to the Kid Craddock Morning Show social media manager.
It's not a cute look.
Oh, it was, babe, it was awesome. It was the best bit ever.
Well, I'm just trying to keep the boys happy and try to elicit a smile out of our girls, which they
good luck.
Less.
That's like trying to elicit a smile out of freaking Mount Rushmore.
Right.
You're going to get nothing.
Nothing out of them. I'm just trying to be, I don't know, a good sport. And then my husband's going to have me mocked for it mercilessly.
I think they're embarrassed by us more than anything.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the bit.
Isn't that part of the bit?
As a parent, you're supposed to embarrass them.
Yeah, but that Orange Justice was outstanding.
Man, I'm so unattractive doing it.
I'll post a screen grab of you doing it on our A Sandwich and Some Lovin' Instagram.
Please don't.
Why? Because it's funny.
I look so awful. Let me just tell you, when I'm on vacation, every part of me is on vacation.
Oh.
I don't do my makeup.
I
don't do my hair.
Hey, which is why you needed Billy.
And I obviously skip grooming because I don't want to. I don't want to.
I thought ladies with red hair were...
Were what?
Nothing. No, I'm not going to say it.
So I'm no makeup, frizzy hair, because, when we were down in Florida and all that heavy humidity, everybody was like, yeah, Kelly, let your hair rock. It's wild how these
I
big
liked
curls.
it like that.
In Galveston, it didn't quite look the same.
It looked different in Galveston.
It was way different in Galveston. It wasn't cute.
But let's be real.
And I know now, if I'm going to go on vacation, I know for next time, I'm getting the fake lashes back because without anything on, I look ridiculous.
But everybody in Galveston they were looking like we were.
all enjoying vacation.
We were all looking a little rough. Yeah. We were all looking a little rough.
I a little effort into myself when I'm on vacation. But I really put in none.
Another thing I noticed about Galveston and the beaches there, if you don't have a tattoo, you're in the minority.
I was in the minority.
You were in the minority.
Yeah.
I blended in. I blend in well with the Galveston people. Those are my people.
Good.
They're brown. They're tattooed. They're sunburned. They're lecherous.
Humping into hot tub.
I was not doing that.
You would if the children hadn't been there.
I might have.
Alan'd be like, Stand back, ladies. Cowabunga.
What? What? Oh, God.
Before you dive in the middle of it.
Doesn't even make any sense.
So you said I was doing a bit?
No. Well, the bit is going to be you're going to now do a series of Fortnite dances.
Oh, I am.
Yes, because did you see the joy in the boys' faces when you did that? Did you see the joy in their faces?
Cole just coughed.
He was tired.
He literally, he did
Dylan
his dance,
loved it.
And he coughed.
Dylan loved it. I loved it. I was bent over laughing so hard.
You've been sending freeze frames of my face to friends and family in group chats.
Yes, I have.
You love it because I look ridiculous, not because you're charmed by my carefree willingness to do it. You thought I looked ridiculous.
I've just never seen you flop and flail like that.
I was doing orange justice. Alan says, but Cole's is choreographed.
It is.
He is flopping.
He repeats
and
a pattern.
flailing.
No, he repeats a pattern.
Flopping and flailing.
No, he repeats a pattern.
And so I was doing what he's doing.
I don't know that yours was exactly like his. Okay.
It was my first time ever doing
well,
it.
if you think yours is exactly like his, we'll film Cole.
No.
And we'll film you, and then we'll have our listeners decide.
No.
Oh, come on, babe.
Why do you want me to look stupid?
It's not that I want you to look stupid. Our listeners love this.
You love making me look stupid for the listeners.
Not true.
The listeners haven't even seen it
you
yet.
You should have seen the positive, overwhelmingly positive social media engagement with that video. It was incredible.
Let it be a one and done. See, when you let something just sit by itself, it's special.
I mean, yeah. Leonardo, he didn't paint 2 Mona Lisas, did he?
That's right.
Yeah. Van Gogh only painted 1 sunflower.
There you go. I think he painted a lot of flowers.
Yeah,
though.
he painted a lot of flowers. Anything else we wanted to say about Galveston?
You had a letter. No, Galveston was great. And if anybody is interested, our friends have a lovely beach house, and we're happy to pass along the information. They rent it out.
Yeah, the community we were in, a lot of people asked. It's called
Beachside Village?
Beachside Village. I don't know why
That's
I had
right.
a brain cramp there. Yeah, Beachside Village. And all these really nice, kind of almost brand new houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Houses now. They're not condos. These are homes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are homes. Okay. Well, since this is kind of a vacation episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', what is this, a magazine? Episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', we have a letter that has to do with a vacation. This one is from Mallory.
Not a Star Wars character, because I'm going to assume that's her real name.
It's a real name.
Good.
Thank you, Mallory. The subject is things to do in Dallas. You can use my real name. Now, we've both lived in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex for a number of years. We know what
25.
to do. We know what to do here in Dallas.
You've been here a year longer than me.
I've been here since 93.
I'm 94.
I've lived in Richardson.
Me too.
Dallas.
Me too.
Plano.
Me too.
Allen.
Nope.
McKinney.
Nope.
Plano, Richardson, Dallas, Allen, McKinney, and those are the 5 I've lived in.
I lived in Carrollton.
You lived in Carrollton, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Carrollton, Plano, Dallas.
What about Irving? I thought you lived in Las Colinas.
No, I never lived there.
Really?
I worked there.
Oh, my sister did. She lived in Las Colinas. Okay, anyway, so Kelly and I are pretty versed in Dallas. So Mallory says, "Hi, Alan." And Kelly, too.
Hi.
I've been listening to your podcast from the beginning, and I love to re-listen and listen again. This is your very, very best customer right here.
Thank you.
Mallory,
Mallory, thank you.
This is your very best customer.
I know some of them are painful, and you listen to them twice.
Oh, painfully awkward. You guys are
painfully awesome.
I don't know.
Perspective, babe.
I'm getting a lot of feedback lately that some of these are painfully awkward. You guys are some of the funniest people I know.
Who?
I don't know. You guys are some of the funniest people I know. My question I have for y'all is fairly simple. I'm going on a family trip to Dallas in late July. Whew, man. Mallory, that might be mistake number 1. What are you coming to Dallas for in late July? That is the hottest time of year. But hey,
actually,
might be circumstances.
August is worse.
The 4 weeks of July and August are the hottest
pretty hot. But
hottest
you know
8
what?
weeks of the year.
Sometimes it's just the way it works out.
Sometimes that's the way the ball bounces. And I just wanted to hear your recommendations. Where should we go and what should we do? What is your favorite place? What are your favorite places? Thanks so much. Love you all so good, Mallory.
Who's she coming with, did you say?
Family.
Just family? It would help to know ages when you do stuff like that, because that's kind of, little kids will be different than older kids.
Okay, I'm going to assume that she does have children.
Okay.
Gosh, if they're the type of children that like learning and they're little sponges and they like to absorb information, you got the Perot Museum, lots of cool dinosaur exhibits there. Lots of great exhibits there.
The little kids like that. I think the aquarium.
The Dallas Aquarium's beautiful.
Is really great for the little kids.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
The kids love it. I mean, even older kids. The aquarium, Dallas has a really great aquarium. Dallas also has a really good zoo. There's also the Fort Worth Zoo. It depends on if you want to go to Dallas or Fort Worth Zoo. But
zoos are tough in July, though.
They are tough, and here's the difference. Dallas zoos, their pens are not, this is just a practical reason, depending on what you want. The free space for the animals to roam around isn't as vast as Fort Worth. And so you have a better chance, especially with little kids, to see the animals in the Dallas Zoo, because they're just because of the way the place is set up, the animals are closer to you. At the Fort Worth Zoo, I think things are way more spread out. So you're sitting there, there's nothing more frustrating when you got a 5-year-old saying, see that tan blob sitting on that tan mound back there behind that tan rock? Do you see that? That tan thing above the tan rock behind the, yeah, that's the lion. Do you see it? And the kids, no. And it's just awful. So I'm just telling you. But the Fort Worth Zoo is awesome. It's awesome. But I'm just saying, depending on what you got there.
I would go to the aquarium, like Kelly said. And it's more than just fish. I mean, they've got otters, they've got gators, they've got penguins. It's really nice. It's really cool.
Replication of a rainforest.
Yeah.
So they have the birds and stuff like that, too.
All indoors, of course. It's got snakes. It's got all kinds of stuff.
If you're a going out type crowd, the trendy place right now, because everything is kind of cyclical, right now, Deep Ellum is the place where everybody likes to go out. That's where Alan goes to get his tattoos. Heart and Hand Tattoo Parlor. If you're into getting a tattoo while you're here, it's Heart and Hand, right?
It is, but okay.
No, I'm just saying Deep Ellum.
Wow, that's a good recommendation, babe. If you want to go get inked, go to
I'm
Deep
just saying
Ellum.
that's where you go. But
that's
Deep
where I
Ellum
go.
is where all the bars are.
It's
and
kind of the artsy area.
Well, that's where the going out scene is right now. It's,
Yeah.
it kind of moves around. It some points it's Greenville Avenue, McKinney, but now it's in Deep Ellum from what I've been told. We're in the burbs, so I'm just going by what my friends tell me. In Dallas proper, my favorite restaurant is Albernay's.
Oh,
it is
we
the
love
best.
We love Albernay's.
Now, it's not cheap. It's a nice steakhouse. So if you're looking to feed a big, huge family, you got a lot of little kids, probably not going to take them to Albernay's. But if you're doing an adult thing and you want a really great experience, when my friends come in from LA and stuff, they love going to Albernay's because they just, Al, the owner there, Al, treats everybody like a superstar. Everybody. And it's just a really great experience. And the food's good too. And just, I love the bartenders there. It's just great.
And let me give you one more recommendation. If it's going to be more of a family vacation, like Kelly said, we live up in the burbs. In Plano, there's a big development called Legacy West. And up at Legacy West, there's a restaurant called Haywire. And outside of it's like 3 levels, and there's always live music there. They play like country music, all kinds of different pretty family-friendly music. And attached to that is this gigantic food court. And it's not like a food court at a mall. It's multi-level, all the different types of food you could shake a stick at.
Personally, I don't like that because I get overwhelmed.
Kelly gets overwhelmed.
Especially when you have a lot of people because there are too many choices.
There's lots of choices.
And everybody it's an overwhelming experience. And it's like a very, very fancy food court. And then there's the table seating. It's overwhelming for me personally.
Kelly panics.
I panic.
Kelly
I have
panics.
never eaten there.
But there are a lot of families that go there.
And I've given it repeat chances and I can't do it.
And that whole area is pretty family friendly. There's lots to walk around and see and do if you just want to shop and eat at a lot of different types of restaurants.
And if you go up a little bit further north, the Dallas Star.
Yeah.
Frisco, it's called Frisco Star.
Frisco Star.
Where the Dallas Cowboys have their practice facility. And there's a miniature football field out there. The kids love to get out there and throw the ball. You can pay to do a tour of the Dallas Cowboys locker rooms and everything there, which you could also do out at Dallas Cowboy Stadium in Irving. So if you're huge Cowboys fans, you can go right out on the field at the Cowboy Stadium in Irving, but also in the practice facility in Frisco.
And
What else?
a really underrated thing to do in Dallas, but you kind of got to be a history buff, which I am, is the sixth floor museum.
Yeah,
where Kennedy was allegedly assassinated.
Why do you got to say allegedly?
Because
he was assassinated.
Wasn't proven.
He died. He was assassinated.
Well, yes, he was.
Okay.
But you can't prove that he was assassinated from that sixth floor school book depository.
You can actually go. It's really interesting. It's a big tourist attraction where the path that Kennedy took. When I moved to Dallas, I just unknowingly was driving along. I didn't realize, because at the time it was a big tourist nightlife place there. And suddenly I'm like, oh, you suddenly realize where you are. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is where Kennedy got shot. It's just the craziest. It messes with your head. But then you can do the tour there. Reunion Tower, which is fun. That's where we got engaged. The big ball in the sky.
Yeah, Reunion Tower's fun. If you want a nice view of the skyline, you can go up there and see where Kelly and I got engaged. They have a plaque there, I think.
Yes, this is where Alan proposed. It's also where I think Tony Romo proposed.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Tones Rome stole my idea?
Well, we stole his. He did it first.
I didn't know he
did.
I didn't know
Tony Romo.
I didn't know he did it.
That's what somebody told me. The same spot.
Oh, come on.
That's what I heard.
Oh, come on.
That's what I heard.
Well,
he
didn't do a magic trick.
No, he didn't. Is there anything else we can think of for them to do?
Well, gosh, babe. I mean,
it's mostly restaurants in Dallas, honestly.
Well, and every concert in the world comes to Dallas. There's a concert I want to go to. This isn't family friendly, but it's the old Starplex. What's it called now? Smirnoff? What's it called now?
No, it's Dos Equis Pavilion.
Dos Equis Pavilion. I think Alice in Chains is coming at the end of July.
There's a lot of outdoor venues here. The Rustic is a really cool bar/restaurant. It has an outdoor venue. It's called The Rustic. That's down in Dallas. But then if you go up to our area, Lava Cantina is a restaurant that's where I had my 25th anniversary party, was Lava Cantina. They do a lot of bands there. So there's a lot to do. I feel like we're beating this to death. I hope we've given her some good suggestions.
I think we gave a lot of good suggestions. That's vacation talk in Dallas.
Dallas is mostly restaurants.
Dallas is tough. And you know what Dallas is really known for is retail shopping. There's beautiful malls here. If that's your thing, you want to stay inside. You got North Park Center and the Galleria and
Willow Bend and Stonebriar.
Yeah.
So. Oh, we didn't mention Mexican food. You got to go to Mi Casina or Chewy's.
Yeah. That's kind of Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
If they wanted Mex-Mex, where would they go?
Well, everybody likes to go to Javier's, but I like Tex-Mex.
That's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy Mexican.
Anyway, we have exhausted that subject. But
okay,
Mallory,
babe.
I hope you have a wonderful time.
Yeah, have fun on your vacation. We're sorry.
If we said something that struck your interest and you need more details, please feel free to reach back out.
And sorry, Mallory, you're coming when it's so flipping hot, but
it is what it is.
There's also Six Flags Hurricane Harbor.
Yeah, if you want to go to a water park.
All right. Okay, babe. Well, this was good. I think we've exhausted our list of topics. Unless there was anything else you needed to get off your chest. Anything else?
I'm good. I'm getting into vacation mode. Tonight at dinner, I almost ordered a skinny margarita, but I didn't. I was thinking about pre-drinking. It's like, no, I'm going to wait till I get to Mexico. I'm very excited, babe.
I am too.
We're going to try.
My liver already hurts.
We're going to try our darndest to do a podcast from Mexico on our family vacation.
Oh.
If you want to follow along, we're telling all of our podcast family vacationers to use on any social media, hashtag, babe, podcast
family vacation.
I was trying to get you to
hashtag. I panicked. I couldn't remember what it was.
Hashtag
podcast family vacation. Because everyone can spell that.
We hope.
When
you're 3 sheets to the wind, you're just like hashtag PO and hope it comes up. So hashtag podcast family vacation. If you want to follow along, Alan and I will be doing as much social media as we possibly can. I'm trying to get better at it. I go through periods where I do a lot of it and then I don't.
Hey, and I'm going to say right here, keep your children away from that feed. Might not be family friendly.
What do you mean?
Well,
I'm not going to do nudity.
Well, no,
we did have
I'm not saying that, but there is going to be some
Drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, drinking.
Okay.
I'm sure they've all seen Mommy and Daddy have a nip. But speaking of nip, there was one lady that decided to go topless last year. We just at the resort. So there might be some toplessness going on.
It's encouraged.
By whom?
Not by me. By some of the other guys I've heard.
How would you feel if your wife decided to just bust it out and be free?
Tell you what, I support that because people pay a lot of money for those photos.
Yeah.
You gonna bust out and be free, babe?
No.
You gonna be all out there?
I was out there. I took care of that today.
You gonna
Thank you, Billy.
You gonna show them the goods?
No.
Okay.
We're good.
That's a good way to end this. All right, babe. Well, this has been fun.
We got to go pack.
We do. We got to pack.
A lot to do.
We do have a lot to do. But
And if anybody's thinking of robbing our house while we're gone, my friend is house sitting. She's watching Larry, who barks a lot when people come to the door, and we're giving her the combination to the gun safe. Don't be coming.
And he's the most vicious 10-pound Chiser peekaboo you've ever seen.
And we've got a ring of security around this house.
Yeah, we do.
Don't be coming.
All right, babe.
That's all I have to say about that.
Well, this is fun. I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
I love them.
Obviously, because we're going on vacation with them here starting tomorrow. But I'm sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.